We're back. Should be back at this stage.
While in CROOKBACK, CIRI'S had happened on the Crones.
So it appears as though
then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to
shutting down the application did indeed kill the stream. I thought it might, I wasn't sure, I was hoping it wouldn't, but it did. It's not the end of the world, it's just mildly annoying. But yeah, it's just the only way to solve that stupid sound bug problem. Just have to wait a second for this thing to load in. It's so weird, I guess maybe I'd be better off just making sure the application is closed anytime I finish the game so that when I boot it up, I don't have this issue again. Because it is quite annoying. Since the sound of the game is so good. Now we just load. Yeah. Like I said, not ideal, but that should solve the problem. It did last time. Hearing the music, that's a plus. So, alright. I wonder if there's anything to look at here once this is done. I feel like there isn't. Is the church locked now? I think it is. Oh, it's not. And it's got... Oh, what? Did I miss something? Oh no, that's a phantom glow. That happens sometimes. Alright. Okay. So, back to y'all the Baron. Oh, wait. So how much XP did I get for that? Almost 10th. Beautiful. Where is the... There it is. I think for most people, the whole Bloody Baron quest, which is, you know, has a bunch of branching quests that are attached to it, but is gotta be one of the best in the game, maybe one of the best in any game. Dynamic, complicated, there's different things that you can do in it. Interesting characters, well written, etc., etc. I was saying the other day that in terms of, you know, does Cyberpunk hit that level? I don't think it does. I think it comes close. There's two quest lines I can think of there that are pretty close. The difference would be they're not quite as sprawling. Yeah, it's not quite as sprawling. And so they're a little more self-contained, whereas, of course, the Baron, like, there is a lot going on with a lot of different characters. Lots of different twists and turns. So yeah, this is definitely, to me, one of the best quests. And also, I think Velen itself is a really cool environment to have that quest in. You know, this sort of weird, swampy area with superstitious peasants and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting. Actually... I was about to say, but I want to see if I have anything I want to sell first. But yeah. I always, you know, anyone who's never played the game, I always suggest they do. And I'm always like, give it some time. Get through, you know, a chunk of content before you give up if you're not immediately into it. And I don't... I mean, there would certainly be people like this, but I don't know anyone who has taken the time to go through it and not wind up enjoying it. See, I don't get it. I can sell this, but I need it. Why is it here? It should be in quest items. That's so dumb. It'd be so easy to accidentally sell that. Let's sell to him. Then we'll save. Yeah, so there's one quest in particular in Cyberpunk I think that comes close.
Show me what you got.
Although I think it leans pretty heavily into how invested you are in a particular character. Now, I got invested in that character, so it was good for me, but I could see people who You know, maybe they don't get as attached, so. Why are you so poor right now, buddy? I must have sold to him recently. Oh well. Fergus here should have some money.
Help me here, sister. Wouldn't.
Oh, I love dwarves. Dwarves are like always just so much fun in any fantasy setting, I think. Alright, keep it. Keep it. I can go. Oh, you can't afford it. Damn. Okay.
So long.
Let's save. I think there's a cutscene when I walk through here. Oh, there isn't. Okay, that's later.
Oh, sir. I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Alright. Do we just jump into a cutscene, or we actually have to talk to him? I can't remember. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's inside. Right. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of this quest, too, how you decide to play as Geralt makes a pretty big difference in terms of how it turns out. There's quite a bit of variety built into it, which is nice. Alright.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's pay Gwent. I've asked all those before, okay.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing
Touche.
more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Well, yes.
Doesn't
That's
matter
funny.
what I believe.
I always try to be nice.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to CIRIS. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war.
It's not a black and white story. He's not wrong about that.
And I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
It's a little harsh.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
I knew that, but I like that little bit of dialogue.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit.
It's a pretty extreme reaction.
2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything.
What's interesting about the Baron is he ultimately wants to redeem himself. That to me is what makes him interesting. Whereas his wife really just never seems to have ever fully forgiven him. No, for her there was no room for a change. Same with her daughter.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Yeah, level 10.
Your wife is with the Crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the Crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
That's not wrong.
What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the Crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. The guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently. and I think those crones are a greater threat than
It's
anyone
not wrong.
realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Nope.
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
He is a
And
witcher.
I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last?
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan.
I did not like this fight
Brute.
when I did it previously on I was about to say Grounded, but on Deathmarch. I find Ciri kind of weird to use once you're used to Witcher, especially since she's full melee and I'm doing like full bomb/alchemy.
It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're
I
worth.
think they're also smart to make her, or make the Baron, kind to Ciri. Her dodge is pretty nice though, I gotta say. Like fighting an angry chicken. Which is honestly pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Why is there a wolf here? Seriously, what is there a wolf doing in here? I think it just derped in here from elsewhere. Baron got in my way there a little bit. Quit yelling at me. Took a lot of damage from that. Did you land? So I have like no way to get it to come down. Good dodge. There we go. Took a ton of damage at the end there, but still worked out. I do think, though, presenting Ciri the way they did is a great way to portray a character who's technically just overpowered. Just little bits of her here and there. That's the way you have to do it. So you don't really have time to recognize just
Can't leave him like that.
how crazy she is. Not in a bad way either. She's supposed to be overpowered. It's perfectly fine. But you could never have her as your lead character. She's just too powerful. It's definitely brave. Rip Basilisk. It'd be really hard to do. Cutting through the head like that. Or the neck, I should say. But yeah, just like giving you a little taste of Ciri as a player is fantastic to try to establish that connection that Geralt's supposed to have with her. Great writing.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Now the question is, to finish this quest or go to Fyke
She
Island
mounted
first?
and rode off.
Decisions,
Grew awfully
decisions.
empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
I always go.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Uma.
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, the merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hi. Yes, hi, sorry.
Hang on a sec.
Yes.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
seek here, vagrants?
It's that brief little real life interruption there, but gave me a chance to refresh my beverage. We did our leveling up. Originally, actually I'll show you. Originally I was thinking about doing Fyke Island first, but I think I may just go finish off this quest. Basically what we have left is a big brawl, essentially. I don't know if there's any resonance to doing Towerful of Mice first. Even though it's probably better to do something low level immediately, but yeah, I just think it's let's go finish off the Baron storyline. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, did I pick up anything? I think he just gave me money in the pass that I don't need. It's so funny, like getting the pass from him. There's a couple of ways to get a pass where you don't have to bribe or pay for one, but in terms of XP, you're actually better off always doing fake papers. Oh wait, I forgot to select the quest. That's not smart. Return to CROOKBACK. There we go. There we go. Oh, let's there we go. That's Roach, right? Oh, where'd Roach go? I thought I left him here. There he is. Come on, Roach. So yeah, the reason I took the poison blades for my level up isn't specifically because I love that ability, but in order to get the next tier of bomb stuff, I have to level up that category, and that's like the most advantageous one / useful one for me to take with what I'm doing. So that's why I picked that. Alright, and I don't want to... We want to meet him in Dunharrow, so you can... Where the fuck am I? You can just go straight there, but it's better to meet the Baron here. I can remember to save too. Couple of fights with drowners first, I believe, so I gotta put on the necrophage oil. Don't leave home without your necrophage oil. No, it's actually not what I really wanted to do, but I'll take that. Thank you very much. And that. Very nice. Okay, so necrophage. Done. Upgrading that bomb is actually very good, given the build I have. It's not that you can't use bombs without this build, that they're just so much more effective.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
I agree.
I'll gather my men.
Now, if memory serves, when I played this on Deathmarch last time, this fight is actually one of the easiest ones within this quest line, even though it's very busy. The fact that you have friendly NPCs helping you out just really assists. Keeping bombs for the big guy
shooting at peasants. Crowns.
will help, but it's not as necessary as I thought it would be. We'll have a couple fights with
You'll know that
drowners first.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches
we're with
making mincemeat at peasant minds.
6.
Like
He's got
the
6
animal
guys.
that
I think
stay with them.
1 or 2 of them
Careful
die
with
in the
the
process
kindness of their hearts.
before we get there.
Good as gold, that boy.
I like their shields though. They look cool. I already killed the bandits that are normally up here. And if memory serves, you can meditate on the way, which is great. Do I want to put on Quen before I go in here? I don't think so. Would you Nimnards move? Thank you. We have our first fight up here, I believe. Where do I want it? Igni, I guess. They all draw, but I don't. I think it's once we're through those little gates. Well, let me save at this stage, I wonder. Oh, well. Nice. Yep. It's alright, you guys do some work. Just gonna chill here. Oh, one of them's dead already. Let's get in there. Ooh. Let's not take damage. I don't know if you can actually affect how many of these guys live. I have no clue. Not a clue. So it looks like 2 of them died. 3 of them died.
Not many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one
I don't remember that many dying before, so maybe I was being too conservative.
That fair talking. Through you, brawny bird. Oh, me? Here? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on.
I was trying to avoid using bombs there. I don't think I had to, but...
Who's in charge?
Oh, there are only 4 of you, though. There's something over here. Can never remember. Nope. They just wait for you, so yeah, you can poke around if you want. Should be, I think, one more attack before we get there. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, it's a rot fiend. Run away, run away, run away. There we go. Thank God they don't die from that. Rot fiends exploding will kill you. Oh, there's a hag there too. There's a hag. Oh. I tried to hit it with Igni, but the game did not want to let me.
Water hags. Where's a horror like that come from? A wench that's had too much hooch turned into that. Makes me think to give a woman booze. Don't. Better off drinking it down.
Would you guys quit being in my way? Honestly. So yeah, I guess the game just spawned another soldier because they didn't have as many as the game wants them to have. So it doesn't look like what I do matters too much. So he's back down to 5 guys. He was down to 3. So he started with actually. So he started with 6. Hey, yeah, have a good one. Thanks for popping by, Christian. Yeah, appreciate it. Take it easy. Catch you another time. I was gonna say he started with 6 dudes. 3 died. Another one died in that fight right there. So 4 of the original 6 are dead, and yet he still has 5 dudes. So I think he's just sort of pre-set to have this many guys. It's kind of funny. Oh, I should save while I can here. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by. It's always good to catch up. Maybe it'll get you back into playing a little Witcher. Oh, do I still have goop on my sword? I don't think I do. It has degooped. Alright, the fight's already occurring here, so...
Witcher, why are you here?
Quit hitting me. Just die already.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your business I won't meddle. I don't know which is the best way to go. Your conversation choices here definitely matter. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it seems like that's what matters.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
She's not a very pleasant person.
Mind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
It's a great line. Big fight a-coming.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Ah, there. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. Salty, bitty.
Oh, Mother.
So, arguably there's no happy ending to this, but I do think there's a better result. There's a result that is somewhat hopeful, relatively speaking. And that's the one I always aim for.
But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother, it's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? That
Didn't sound like wolves.
He's not wrong.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
I'm ready, Freddy. Oh, I should check to see if my goop is still on. It is.
This'll be here soon.
You reek of feast.
I like the witch hunter's just chilling there. He's like, yeah, you know. Oh, he finally figured it out. He's blocking me from swinging there. Not too worried about killing blows here, just cutting them down as quick as I can. Plenty of alchemy ingredients here. Oh, there's still one here. There's the big one. Okay. Okay, now we need bombs. That was not a great shot. It did take damage from it, though. Okay, let's get the other bombs in. Should be able to kill them pretty quick. Oh shit, did I have another? I had another poison bomb, didn't I? I forgot I had two now. Okay, how about that? Didn't need to throw that, but you know. Easy peasy. Good bombs.
Looked a fiend to me.
Not wrong.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
It's funny how demanding she is when she's so unhelpful in any other way.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenford.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire. Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
This to me is the most optimistic of the endings. Which is why I prefer it.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right.
Even though
that's all.
The odds of the Baron
debate.
accomplishing anything with
No part.
Anna
They
is
just get on with it, then
very
pick up the
small.
coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way.
It's
Folk
his
don't
only
expect
path to
witches
redemption.
To save them from themselves.
It's the only path of Anna ever healing. And I think Tamara's pretty much fucked because she's joined
Thank
our
you,
cult,
Witcher.
but
Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
so I need to loot.
You were right to let your father
Pog.
could do nothing more. How could the Witcher, if she can be helped? Only a learned sage will know that.
Perhaps you're right.
I think there's only stuff in the church area, but I'll check around just to be sure.
This I know. You shall rest here for a time. Yes, sir.
No, money stump, no. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that's all the corpses. No, it's just the plants. I don't know if there's anything else in here. I'll check down in the basement. I feel like it's probably all looted out, but a quick peek won't hurt anything. Which XP did I get? Quite a bit there. Wow. So I should get up to 11th level on Fyke Island, I think. Even though it's a level 6 quest. Okay, I don't see anything here. Yeah, like I said, not without reason, it is a lauded quest. It's excellent. Enjoy it every time. Even though I do it roughly the same way every time. That's just super well done. Feels very impactful. Oh, I can't go in there, okay. What about the other little house? Nope, okay. So we're off to here. I wonder if I can alchemy. Oh, new deconcoction. Fiend, nice. Anything really interesting here? Oh, I guess I'm only halfway because I know I need 1500, but still. Like, too exciting from the looks of it. I should meditate as well. And yeah, nothing there. Okay. Meditate, then teleport. Oh, save, then teleport. Saving is good. Okay, so we are going to Orton. I don't know how that'll affect her, because she wants me to go there. I wonder if I should just go to mid-cops, because that's where the game wants me to start the quest. And what am I but someone who follows instructions, right? Loading in. I'll pick the quest too. Well, I can do some selling here as well. Oops, quest went too far. It wants me to go there. Okay. But sell first. Selling is important.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for tripe.
Okay. Yeah, you can see I've sold to him before. Need it. Need it. Need it. I can go. I hate that you have to check that, but I do. I think that's a 2%er must go. Yeah, I'll hang on to that for now. Okay. Our crap has been gotten rid of. I feel like we are a level or 2 or 3 from being over the hump in terms of the combat curve.
Go, go.
We'll see if I'm correct. Oh wait, where the fuck is it pointing? Ah, right. Would you move, Roach, for the love of God? I think we can ignore the drowners. Quite a few of them, too. We're gonna go threaten Roach, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, Kira. Message me. It's a drowner. There's a hag guarding something up here, as I recall. Oh, right, it's there. Right. Surprised she hasn't tried talking to me yet. I kind of want to go get rid of her because there's really no other time that you're nearby here. So let's save. I have this vague recollection of dying here when I played Deathmarch the first time, but I was also much lower level than I am now. Let's just go. I really want to hit her with fire. Since the continuing effect is good. Carol, would you throw your bomb, please? That's just fantastic. Nice. Okay. And and you see all that, and I still haven't gotten the next tier of upgrades for my bombs either. You can just see how effective it is. what I like to build. Again, not saying it's the best by any means, it's just a particular style. Oh, no, backwards, Geralt. Reverse, reverse. Thank you. As opposed to like a lot of hand-to-hand combat, which honestly, one of the reasons I like it is it's easier on my wrists. I think it's when I go up here that she finally contacts me on the Xenovox. It's my recollection.
Geralt, can you hear me?
There we go.
How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
How much XP? Yeah, I think I got like 5 XP for killing the hag. That is the downside when you're over leveled for things. It's actually going to be a few quests I want to clear out here. What? Okay, I did not try to do that. You're my boy. Thank you. I have no idea how I got leave the helm there, but whatever. There's several packs of critters here. I believe they just spawn, for the most part, forever. But I'll clear some out. Those are rot fiends. They're very excited to see me. I'm not so excited to see them. Alright. I hate reversing boats, so we're going to leave this out in the water. What the hell is that? I did not try to do that at all. Just get up, girl.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet?
Oh, sorry to cut you off, Kira.
Xenovox work. Can you hear me?
Can you feel me near you?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
There we go. They don't like me up here. That's funny. Okay, wait, can I? Nice. There's one behind me here. It's a drowner. Oh, come on. So you can hear a lady screaming, but you can't see anyone anywhere. I don't mind taking the hit, as long as I get him with the Yrden. I think he'll explode now. Oh, maybe not.
Damn, you're ugly.
There we go. Oh, he doesn't take any damage from that. Okay. He will from Grape Shot. Wasn't sure if Necrophages did. I didn't think so, but... Geralt. Okay, I told him to use Igni about 30 times, and he just decided not to. No. They do so much damage. if you're near them when they blow up. Now the poison really lingered. So you hear those screams, but I've never actually found the bodies of people being attacked, so I don't know what they're from. Or if it's just like atmosphere, and maybe they meant to have people here that you could try to rescue. I just have no idea. Alright, we want our bombs back. 4 XP for killing a billion rot grubs and, or rot fiends and, whatchamahoots, drowners. Why are there 2 of you Nimnards? They took a lot of damage from that. Go away. Get him with the explosion. Oh, it didn't happen. See there again, the scream. Why? I don't know if those guys appeared because I meditated. Just in case, that's why I didn't throw any bombs. Frickin' rot fiends. Not as annoying as foglets, I will give you that. Drowner. I think these are all drowners here. Out there. I don't know if they could drift into this area or not. Not expecting to get too much in the way of like good equipment here because of the level difference. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with that. One, two. 1, 2. Okay. So many stupid necrophages around here. Let's save. Make sure our sword is gooped. Like so many, and it does nothing for your, that's not good. You know, it does nothing for XP. Even if you were here at level, you just don't gain a lot from it. 50,000 ghouls. I do remember that. Are you actually going to attack me, bud? Oh, I missed. Nice. That was a good shot. See how handy Yrden is, though. Wait, it wanted me to go back there. It had the little yellow indicator of where to go. And I never saw anything over by where the rock grubs were. Yeah, it's a false indicator. There's a mega fuck ton of ghouls over by the little abandoned village there. See how that goes. Can I do 2 for 1? Yep. Or honey. I don't remember what honey gets you, but more seems good. More is more better, as they say. There's a ghoul there. He seems kind of derp, though. I can't get that stuff. I think he might be stuck in architecture. There's 2. Ooh. Let's see if I can get a 2 for here. Quiet. Did not. I missed with that throw. Which kind of sucks. I never use this, but... I was trying to get at least one with that. Critical. Out of range for him to come for me. I don't know if I can still reach him from way over here. I did hit him, but I didn't see the damage indicator. They have a hard time coming to this area, apparently. Let's save while we can. Oh, actually, let's meditate. I used a bomb after all. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. I think it'll let me save, though. Yes, it will. Look at that guy. He's got all his health back. They just like ignore me. It's so weird. Don't understand it at all. There we go. I'm probably being more cautious than I need to be here, strictly speaking. Ow. I was trying to cast Yrden there. Just like 90% of the time when you get screwed over. Trying to put down some Yrden. Game doesn't want to let you. How did that miss? One's dead. They're so derpy. Well, that's right, he's healing. I thought the numbers were helpful to me, but they're not. Do I have none? Oh, I have none. Thought I had another bomb there. Thus the spamming. I don't think... I don't think poison's gonna hurt them any, but we'll throw it at them just to see. Oh, it does. Excellent. Another one over here. Very nice. There's still more, but we're actually starting to make progress here. I've used up all my bombs, granted, but the poison dissipate. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Well, let me save. It will. Well, let me meditate. I kind of doubt it, but let's hope so. Oh, it will. Oh, that makes such a big difference. Alright. It's great to know that the poison will affect the ghouls. I don't have to goop either. How many are left? At least one there. The ones over there I don't think matter. There's just like this central core of them that you have to kill. Like kill in terms of the quest, I mean. Nice. Oops. Okay, we went went into that one. He's looking for me. Nope. That was not what I thought I was about to do. Oh, I just poisoned myself like a smart person. That I did deliberately, trying to draw back in. This guy's only level 6. Poisoning, nice. To kill him. It's funny how they're split between 6 and 9. You know, no one's really worried about a 6. Okay, I think that might be all of them. I don't understand what those things are about, but whatever.
Fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
I walked past another one that was glowing red too. Actually, let me. So there's a hag I have to fight up ahead. He was way back here, where I had to deal with yonder ghouls. Where is he? Where did I see him? I don't think it matters too much. Maybe he was further back. I got distracted from him. Alright. And yes, you're right. Save. Yeah, when you're right, you're right. Ah. Glowiness.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
And is it this one? Yeah.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows like he'd be gobbling meat. We've no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Alright. XP for you and for me. That did nothing. It didn't even register. Not sure why it didn't register, but it didn't. Well, I was lucky there. 2, 3, fire. 1. There we go. Nice. So I had a bomb just completely disappear there, which is super annoying, but you know.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
So poison works on the ghouls, but not the hags, and there was some other necrophage didn't work either. I don't think I picked all that up. Okay. There's quite a bit of noodly things to grab around the environment here. Oh, Geralt. Quit punching things. And I want to meditate to get my bombs back, although I can't remember if there's actually any fighting left to do here at this stage of the story. I don't think so, but... Alright, let's see how well I remember all this shit. You hit the X, and sometimes he just doesn't want to do it. You know, got a mind of his own. Thanks, Geralt. I'm so glad you thought it was necessary to climb that. Not actually specifically out here for plants. I'm looking more for this sort of thing. Go. Oh, and he's stuck. Can't remember if he does he have dialogue for this? I think he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. Thought he did. What do I know? Oh my god. I thought I had the lamp equipped. I mean, I can't do that now. It's probably because I threw a bomb.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So burning. Ah!
What?
What?
No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Fuck. Another 40 big ones. Alright, stupid game. Can I meditate now? Thank you. Great way to farm XP. Okay. Got that, got that. There's a cool story here, obviously. I quite like this little quest. It's interesting. Obviously a lot more self-contained than the Bloody Baron, but it says a lot about Kira and what's going on and the past of the Velen region. I think too, I may stop after this quest. Kind of hungry. Been streaming for a while too. You know, the unintended stream break. It's all been pretty continuous. Alright, I thought there was another glowy thing out here, but maybe not. Just take a look and see if I've missed any. There might be more, but I'm not 100% sure. Save. Hello, mice.
This place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Oops.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Okay. Got another little thing there. That's outside, that's just where it was. Okay.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. There'd be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
Would you look at that, please?
Many must have died here.
You're not wrong. And this, I don't think ever opens. Okay. Said it before and I'll say it again. I'll say it again. It's too bad there isn't an auto pickup feature for this.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits. Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Okay. Okay, I think we cleared that out. Up we go. Really nothing here. Oh.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
So much XP. Bring it on. Huh, that's from upstairs. Seeping through the floor. No loot to grab here. It makes me sad. Nice. Don't think there's any reason to go over here. Nope. Okay. Looks like a note you could pick up, but it's not.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Ah! Oh, we got 80 for that one. Nice. And onward and upward we go. Definitely an area you want to have sort of sold all your crap to before you get to it. Let's save. Because you want a lot of room in your inventory. Assuming you're going to loot thoroughly, of course. I kind of take that as a given.
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Doggy is excited downstairs. See the handprint there and the handprint there. There we go. What, no comment? Alright then. So I recall you chat to the ghost pretty much right away, so...
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Kira, nothing? No? No. Loot first. So again, like, we hear the crying, but... There we go.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona.
Excuse me.
Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere.
Nasty way to go.
All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
Nope.
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wish to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
I need Spectre Oil. I don't know if it'll give me the time to cast Yurden, but that's what I need to cast.
Damn it, gotta catch him.
Did you guys quit biting me? Ugh. I mean, but I want to loot up there. Aren't I better off finishing the looting job and then following her? As opposed to having to climb all the way back up here. We'll see if it gives me a fail state if I do that. It might. I've never tried to ignore her before. I feel bad. I'm gonna go after her. I feel like I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna have to redo this. Sadly, you can't jump down here. But maybe it won't matter. How do I get out of this place? That's the basement. Or is it? No, I think that's a stairway down. There it is. I always get turned around about where I'm supposed to go. The dotted lines help. Okay, maybe it didn't matter.
Join the race yourself?
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Maybe they make you abandon searching the top to make it a bit more ambiguous about what Kira is doing. 'Cause, you know, not a lot of people want to climb all these stairs again. Especially when you can accidentally fall on that one level that has that open space down below and that fall kills you. Alright. I think I had finished looting this place, huh? Yeah, I think I probably could have got away with looting. I was just a little worried I was going to get a fail states, that's why I turned back. Yeah, it's so freaking
kept in there until the end.
Dark.
What a shitty way to die.
Yep. Actually, I don't want golden oriole. Where's Cat's Eye? Yeah, it's just so dark and dreary, it's hard to make anything out. I thought there was like more... Ah. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And yeah, I should definitely save before I accidentally fall or, you know, something horrible like that. Almost up a level. That's pretty awesome. Oh, so much better when he rolls. He just moves so much faster. Nice. But yeah, honestly, like, why didn't they put a floor in here? You're just asking for an accidental death because you fell, which I don't think is particularly interesting. Nice. It's a door over here, I think. Yeah. Nice. I tried to jump there. The game didn't want to let me. Oh, that's the basement. We'll go out this way. There we go. And we're going to fast travel, which is over here. There we go. Et voila. We're off. As we load it. Okay. That is faster than taking the boat, obviously. What's my encumbrance? Oh, it's fine. Out of the way. I think I'll meditate just to get rid of the cat's eye black and white. Hang on. Oops. I should save before the conversation too. Better safe than sorry. There we go.
Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Them want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Thoughts to know so. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Alright then.
This be the witch, freak of nature.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Arthur, King of the Britons.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
And Kitty.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A Pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
God, she hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
This way you skip the travel. Which is nice if you don't have anything else specific you want to do beforehand. I don't think there's really anything else we need to do
Let's go to the
beforehand.
tower.
How you like that silver?
Not good.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could flint.
I didn't mean to interrupt him, just want to make sure. Yeah, I still have the Spectre roll.
She's dead.
Oh,
And
stuff.
it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle.
I forgot I had to fight them
to
here.
rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop,
Not
chop.
this floor.
Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Yep. Keep on trucking, buddy. He's so slow. Thankfully, you don't have to fight up here, which would be terrifying given the potential death fall. I thought there was another fight, but maybe not. Cue the cutscene.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Down he goes.
At last.
Lived happily ever after. Or, not quite.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Yay! Another level. I can't. Yes, I could. I can activate this by getting rid of that. Nice. Okay, nothing else to grab there since there's nothing to grab on Graham. The pesto doesn't leave anything. So. Tower's looted. Perfect. Roll. No, Carol. That is the one place you cannot fall. Nice. Okay, and door. Oh, come on, Carol. Alright. Did we talk to her with the Venovox? No, apparently not. We got to transport ourselves. There we go. If we get. Alright, so we want old Roachy boy here. Oh, is he stuck? Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. I mean, I'm spamming X. Okay.
Let's go.
So we're gonna talk to her. Queue up the next quest. Then I think I'm gonna do break for food. So I'm hungry. Whether I'll have another late night stream or not, I don't know.
Slow down. Whoa.
Oh, that'll be the plan. Is she talking to anyone? No, she's not. Hello, Kira.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Everything else I've seen before.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pastor involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's
So
proved
sympathetic.
that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Oh, but I have to say farewell.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Alright. So I'm going to pause here. So I'm going to get some food. Like I said, not 100% sure if I'll stream again later tonight or if it'll be tomorrow. But regardless, we'll see you all whenever that happens.